All right, Taurus. What's up, Taurus? Just lighting some incense. Doing some readings already. Just want to keep cleansing the energy. Spirit, holy angels, please cleanse my cards. Make sure that we are giving the right reading for Taurus and connecting with Taurus in the ways that they need to hear. What needs to happen in their lives or what comfort they may need. Just protect and guide them. And give me the right words to say as I speak to Taurus. Now, I did this off camera for the other signs, but I guess I decided to do it on camera with Taurus, including lighting my incense and stuff. My refrigerator's making a weird noise, I guess. Anyway, we had a winter storm up here, and yeah, these old houses, they have a thing about not keeping that heat in. But anyway, so like it was warm earlier, and next thing you know, it's really chilly in here. I had to put a sweater on and get my blanket. But now we're reading for Taurus. Anyway, I am LaShonda with Streetwise Tarot 21. This is tarot for just common sense, everyday life. We want to look at the road ahead, and we want to know what energies we are drawing within to ourselves, what spirit is bringing towards us, and what we're attracting, and how we can navigate that way. So, just trying to be your spiritual GPS, basically. This is a new channel, just getting started, January 2017. The deck I am using, somebody getting a lot of cards. The deck I am using is called Healing Earth Tarot. It's a pretty different deck, Oh, this came up while I was shuffling earlier, so must be something Spirit wants to get out for you guys. But yeah, Healing Earth Tarot, it's a diverse deck. It just doesn't have like our basics like Earth, our major arcanas, and then Earth, Fire, and was it Earth, Fire, Water, and Air? It has that. It has our basics, plus it has a few extras in there. And as the cards come up, I'll explain it. I'll probably do a video kind of talking about this deck. And my other decks, and my crystals, and whatever. Whatever I feel led to do. I'm just making this channel just to connect with people. I'll say this in the beginning. I am an energy reader. I'm looking to see what energies are attracted to a Taurus sign. This can be Sun, Moon, or Rising. I mean, it's just however you connect. So if you normally watch, all Sun, Moon, or Rising, or, you watch whatever you connect with. If you normally just watch your spouse because maybe they're stronger in their sign. And because I know with me, I'm a Libra Sun, a Pisces Moon, Gemini Rising. I connect most with Gemini Rising. But when it comes to justice and that indecisive thing, I think is more of a Gemini thing, on my end. I guess people say a lot of times that Libra is indecisive. I think it's more of Libra sees all sides of things, so they need all the information before they can make a decision. But anyway, sometimes you're in and out, but then your spouse is more of, or the people that you want to connect with, they are definitely that sign. I knew an Aquarius. He was definitely an Aquarius. He didn't deviate from being an Aquarius. Even like in his moon and rising, no, he was in Aquarius through and through. So if I looked up in Aquarius, whatever, the person that I connected with or resonated with the most, that was reading for Aquarius, which was usually like intuitive pathways or moonchild love. What they said was pretty much what what he was going through or what was happening or what he was connected to. So, yeah. Moonchild and Intuitive Pet. Who's that? There was somebody else. Like, she would read an Aquarius like so well. Iola, I think her name was. Yeah, I watch everybody, so you know, if it comes across, then definitely. But yeah, so on to Taurus. Taurus. Taurus has some decisions that he or she needs to make. There's like some confusions. There's like, okay. All right, Taurus, you have the Nine of Shields reverse. Nine of Shields reverse. The Moon. Okay, upright. Five of Feathers. And I should have said this, but the Shields is like Earth. The Moon is the Moon. That's major arcana. So the Five of Feathers, this is like your connection with, your mental connection with spirit. So how your mentality affects, it's like how your mentality affects what's going on just out in ether, like how your mental aspects connects with what's going on in the world, kind of, you know. Grandmother of Pipes. Okay. The pipes, they are what's, okay, so we have the earth. Okay, so we know what the earth is. It's about being grounded. It's your materialism and things like that. This is the pipes, is like the fruition. What's going on in the earth? What's what you see in the earth, what you connect to in the earth, how you heal from the earth, you know, that type of thing. Okay. Six of Crystals, that is basically your air. Okay. All right. Grandmother of Shields. All right. Medicine Wheel. This is like the world. This is major arcana. And it's what spirit might be sending to you to help you heal. Okay. Eight of Crystals. This is like your mental connections again. And Nine of Rainbows. These are both reversed. Okay. All right. So as we look at your cards, you may have made a bad decision, or you may have not had everything in place when you've made a decision, or you could be holding back from making a decision. Like there's some decision that needs to be made and you're like holding back from it, or you didn't get all the information and you're like, no, I'm not going to make the decision. And no choice is a choice. So I don't see, this could be in work. This could be in your personal life, in a relationship, with family. You're kind of all over the place a little bit. You are, but you're not, because as we go on, you know, things will start to make more and more sense, I believe. So with the Five of Feathers, it's like somebody has hurt you. Somebody out there has hurt you, and you're just trying to get away from them. You're trying to move, you see how the bird is, they're just trying to fly above. They've been hurt, you know. The feathers are flying off, but they still got enough wingspan and enough wings and feathers to, you know, just fly and get out of there, you know. So it's like you're trying to move forward from maybe a choice that you might have made without having all the correct information, or maybe somebody lied to you. And you're just trying to get away from them. You're just trying to move away from them. You're trying to find your peace. You could probably find that. You could be listening to music. A lot of times the pipes is about how you can heal. And with this, like, it's like, all right, so I'm going to overcome, you know, whatever this mess is and whatever I'm getting through. And like I get through this like through either things that you might have done in the past that helps you heal, like either going shopping or playing some music or going sitting out in the nature or singing, just different things, you know, just to be at peace and be by yourself. To me, you know, she's sitting up under a tree, you know, she has her little wand and it's like she's healing herself. She's just sitting up under this tree and finding joy in whatever they have. And maybe it's like, well, I made the right decision by moving forward and I just want to be by myself right now. So, you know, that could be it. Or like if it's a work situation, somebody could have betrayed you. Or maybe, you know, a business shut down. And now you're trying to decide what to do. And now you're just trying to move forward and find something else. So you could be like thinking up new ideas. With this card, as you notice, with the crystal, remember this is like your mental space. You could be transforming. Okay, so the things that happen might have been in your past or it could be happening right now. This is telling you like this is going to help you transform. Okay, so as you kind of regroup and get yourself back together, you know, from whatever thing that's happened, I think it's already happened in the past. Now that I look at the cards, but after all this has happened, you have transformed, you're going to transform, you are transforming, and you're just reaching to a place, you know, like, even though, you know what you're looking towards that past has helped you change, okay? So it's about being grateful about that. So as you look back, you know, these cards, it's kind of like the grandmother of shields, and this could be about work, you know, or it could be about some type of material thing or, you know, some goal that you might have set. But as you look back to that, then you start to realize, like, you know, that thing that challenged me, you know, that helped me to grow. That helped me to start looking forward towards making the right decisions. I've learned from this, you know. And maybe it's like I've decided that I need to definitely live for me, you know, like as I look back over my life and you know, whatever's been going on, you know, in order for me to move forward, I got to make sure I take care of myself. And it's never a bad idea to take care of yourself. I'm Libra, so I am partial to always taking care of others before myself. And I can definitely say I'm guilty of that, but, you know. Anyway, so then we go on to the medicine wheel. And just so you guys know, as I read this and I say it's for the next 3 weeks, things happen when they happen. Okay, so spirit things can come out and, you know, what I read in the last row could be happening first to you. What I read, you know, first, what I started out reading could happen last to you. I'm not going to put a chronological order to things. I'm just focusing on the next 3 weeks because I feel like that gives time for things to manifest, things to happen, things to focus on. I know a lot of the readers that I follow, and I'm sure you follow too, they focus on 2 weeks or they focus on the month. Well, I've been guided to focus on 3 weeks. 3 is a number that I connect with. I was third born. I was born on the third day. My mother was third born. You know, my numeric numbers are 3. So, hey, I like 3. Whatever. You know, so, but anyway, medicine wheel. Okay, so this major arcana. You are being guided. Let's finish this row because we have the 8 of crystals in reverse. Somebody still wants to be caged in, like your mindset. And it actually, you know, since it's reversed, it might not be that way, but we're going to talk about the card when it's upright and in reverse because that's the connection I'm getting. But somebody, you feel like everything's topsy-turvy, you know, I can't get out of this, you know, I just want to move forward. This is what you want to do, but like you feel like mentally like you're not free. You know, some of you guys might feel that way. So that would be if it's upright. But even though the door is open, you got a nice little path for you right here. You know, you see there's a nice little path helping you get out of all this. But you don't see that. Now in the reverse it could mean, and it did show up in reverse, but in the reverse it could mean I'm getting out of that. You know, I was caught up in that, but I've learned from that and I've transformed and I'm no longer bound. I'm no longer caged. Some of you guys, you know, looking on a practical sense, since we are Streetwise Tarot, some of you guys could be have just gotten out of jail, you know, or prison or whatever. And, you know, now you're ready to, you know, learn from your lesson and move forward. Let's clarify, just to be sure, before we get to the 9 rainbows. What is the message for 8 of crystals in reverse? Oh, I already see it. Get the grandmother crystals. Okay, so mentally, maybe something happened to you that, you know, you're bound by. Maybe, you know, mentally you're bound by it, but physically you're not. Now it's time to open up. Now it's time to speak against it. Now it's time to, you know, pray about it, you know, focus on it. Don't ignore it, you know. It's time to see that and recognize the pain that it has brought you. You know, a lot of times we like to bury our pain. And Taurus, let's be honest, you guys are good at that. You know, you just want to bury it. You just want to move on from it. You know, so maybe you moving on from it, but you're not focusing on it. So in order to transform, maybe this needs to happen. Like you have to say, that hurt me, you know, or this was problematic, or, you know, even if it's to yourself. I didn't make the right decisions. I didn't make the right choice, you know, and understanding that and understanding what that means to your emotions. So as you get nostalgic and you look to the past and you think about maybe your friendships or the job that you had, and you want to block out those emotions or the people that you're dealing with, you know, you just want to block them and just move forward. Like I just want to move forward. I don't want to cry about it. I don't want to, you know, just go over it. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to move forward. But Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have to focus on it. You're going to have to make a decision on this. You're going to have to feel what, you know, you feel. You can't keep pushing this stuff down. All right, let's give a clarifier. Yeah, there's a conversation that needs to be had. There needs to be peace. Yeah, you have to. Okay, so if you're a man, or let's not even say that, okay? If you're a person that likes to push things back and you don't want to talk to anybody, somebody hurt you and, you know, you're focused on the hurt and you just want to be alone and you just want to move forward from it, Spirit is saying you have to find peace and you have to have this conversation. You have to discuss this. If it's someone that you can't talk to, or in a way of, I'm saying like this person has passed, like maybe it's a family member that has passed, like a parent or something like that, then you need to, and this is a technique that I actually learned from when I was watching Charles Stanley, he's a Christian preacher. He talked about how grab a chair, empty chair. There's someone that was in your life that affected you, and positive or negative, and you don't have the closure that you need. You need to come and have that conversation. Find some time by yourself. If it means that you just write a letter, it can be that. Or you can put that chair in front of you. That's somebody you can't talk to, or somebody that won't talk to you. Like they don't have to be dead or anything, but they could be somebody that they just refuse to talk to you anymore. Or you can't communicate with them, or you lost their number. You deleted their number and all the information that was connected to them, because when you were done, you know? And there's no way for you to get in touch with them. Sit across from that chair Say everything that you need to say. Cry it out, yell it out, do what you need to do. So you can be at peace, so you can have that joy. So your emotions won't make you tumble over. So, you won't lash out at others that don't deserve it, you know. Um, the man of rainbows, that's definitely about, your emotions and finding that joy and connecting with others and just being at peace and, I mean, it's rainbows. Your emotions are in that happy space, and that's where you want to be. You want to transform. You want to look at that past, the trauma that you might have dealt with, whether it's, just something simply with work, whether it's something that, dealing with family, um, in your relationships, however this sits with you, if you want to be that joyous person, you are going to have to face it. You are going to have to acknowledge it. You're going to have to connect with it so you can have that joy, And once you make that mental decision, the grandfather of crystals is about just like that. It's kind of like the advancement of the Six of Crystals, It's like that complete 360, like being complete, in your mental space. Like, you don't let what happened in your past bring you down, like maybe in the past, like if you think about, that bullshit that happened to you or, stuff that was unfair and everything, you can let that just keep bringing you down. But now you're sick of it. Now you're ready to just move forward. Now you're ready to make decisions that will bring you into happiness and transform you and take you to a place that you probably never been before. Like you might have glimpsed it. You might have glimpsed happiness and things like that. But now you are ready to get there. And in order to do that, you have to acknowledge it. You have to either seek therapy if that's something that you need, because this is also, it could be talking about therapy, connecting with someone or talking with that person that has offended you or hurt you. Or if you can't, pulling up that empty chair and talking to that chair, writing a letter. Even drawing it, doing a painting, just finding a way to heal, and transform. So it might take some time of you, just sitting by yourself, but you can't just move past it. Okay. So earlier I said, like, maybe you do want to move past it or whatever. And it's however you connect with this, because that might be a better decision. But the cards are saying that you'll have a better result if you recognize your pain, if you look at your pain and recognize what it is, what happened, how people have affected you, how they've hurt you, and then from there, heal. So then you can have that transformation and that 360 view of all that has happened in this lifetime to bring you to the place that you are, to the place where you are right now. So, yeah. All right. So, that's pretty much it. I think that's the main message. If you want to find healing, you have to, if you want to transform, if you want to find the healing, if you want to move on to an advanced stage of living, you're going to have to recognize whatever that pain is, whatever somebody has done to you, and either have that conversation with them, write yourself a letter, sit across from an empty chair and discuss that with that person who's hurt you. And then you will find that happiness and you'll be able to connect with others on that emotional level that you kind of crave. Because you do crave that. You crave that. And I think the universe, okay. So let me bring up one more thing. I think we're headed into 25 minutes, but let me bring up one more thing because we do have this major arcana. And with this medicine wheel, like sometimes, okay, you go through your life, shit happens. People have hurt you. Like if you were younger and you got molested or raped or you dealt with some type of trauma, or like somebody, even in relationships, somebody has cheated on you or they've used you, people have used you, or at work, you got treated less than, less than what you deserve, and you weren't getting paid, and people were moving up ahead of you and everything like that. So you've let it go. You've moved forward. You let it go. You move forward. You let it go. You move forward. Okay? Now, the universe, spirit, everything is coming upon you and it's putting pressure on you. Okay? Now, sometimes you might feel like that's a negative thing because I feel like this and I'm ready to kill somebody, or I'm just so angry and I'm ready to just lash out to somebody and I just want people to leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. But this could be like pushing you for a breakthrough, So this could be pushing you towards, like, I need to break out of this. I need to get out of this jail. I need to, I need to spread my wings. I need to fly above this bullshit. I need to let go of this. I want to, but in order to do that, Spirit is saying, you got to recognize it. You got to recognize, hey, people did me fucking wrong. And I need to forgive them, and I need to move forward, and I need to, start loving myself, because right now I might not feel that way, but I need to be able to talk to these people and say, hey, you made me feel like shit, okay? This way, the people makes you feel awesome and loved and happy. This way, especially matched up with these other cards, they made you feel like shit, but the universe is helping you to recognize that, and they're saying, like, it's time, And it could push you to where, you might not be able to sleep at night. And it's just pushing you and pushing you and pushing you. And it's saying, don't take the negative route. Don't sit there and either lash out or go within yourself, to the extent that you never come back to the surface. Okay? Spirit is saying, like, I'm pushing you to recognize this stuff so you can be transformed, so you can get above, so you can be that butterfly, so you can make the changes that need to happen, so you never have to go back. You can start moving forward, so you can have this happiness and this connection with yourself and with others, and this happiness that you want to have, and that you can start looking at things not in a way of pain, but more so in a way of, it happened, it helped me transform, it helped me be a better person. I know I'm not going to be that type of person to another person. I know when I start my business, or when I become a manager, or whatever, your goals is in life, you're not going to be that person to them. Or you're not going to be that parent to that child that you're going to raise. If it's time to talk to your parents, like, Taurus, you guys can be stubborn. You can say, hey, kick rocks. Hey, I tried, But now it's saying, it's time to talk to them, and once you do that, whether the outcome is ideal or not, you'll be able to say, I tried, I did, now I don't have my emotions mixed up with it. I can move on from it. It doesn't hurt me anymore. It won't affect the people that I bring in my life in the future, okay? So that's the message. You guys took a little bit longer. But I hope I connected with you. With that, I do have an introductory video about Streetwise Tarot and what I want to do with my channel, brand new channel. But yeah, Taurus. I wish you all the best in the world. I hope that you guys connected with this reading. Please leave a message in the comments. Let me know what's going on. I am not offering personal readings. It's basically, I just want to make sure I get focused and do the right things by this page. And once I get things going and I like the way it either looks or how I got it set up, or, whatever, then I might start the personal readings. But I have enjoyed this reading. I like giving this insight or whatever. But yeah, watch my intro video and you can learn more about me, learn more about the cards, learn more about what I plan to do, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to, I don't know. But I'm just going to go with the flow. So however Spirit guides me, however the energies connect with me, that's what I'm going to do. So, all right, peace. Talk to you later, Taurus. You know, have a good one. Don't waste time. Make sure you get this healing together because obviously Spirit is guiding you to do this so you can have the joy and peace and happiness that you desire and you want in your life. All right, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.